What's going on, my good brother? I'm Hezekiah, man. What's your name? Jason? Jason, we out here teaching our people that and trying to give them back what was stolen from you. You know what was stolen from you, bro? Yeah, a whole lot. But you know what? We're trying to give it back to you today. All right? First of all, who do you identify with on this chart right here? Judah. That is your God-given name according to the Bible. There were only 18 nations in the Bible. African American ain't one of them. Okay? That's the name of two white people. Leo Scipio Africanus, who was an explorer that claimed Africa, and you got Amerigo Vespucci. Those are two white men. Are we two? we ain't come from that.
That's right.
But God calls us Judites.
That's right.
So you are a Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's what your true nationality is. You know what I want in Hebrews, right?
Yes, sir.
So guess who came from that tribe, that same tribe? Out of all the holy people in the Bible, I'm going to give you a hint. That's right, the Christ, the Messiah. Do you think he looked like these white men right here? No, he didn't. That's a lie that's been fed to us to keep us asleep or to keep us from knowing our power. Because Israel means a prince that has power with God.
That's right. As
God's chosen people, we have a special place with the God. We're his chosen people. There are people living in our holy land, Israel today. They're fighting, but it's our land. That's ours. We the holy people of God. But this is who Christ came from Judah. We're going to prove that real quick. Read that.
The book of Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
It is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. He's the head tribe. When Christ come back, he's going to set up his government. And he's going to put his people to help to rule this earth. Now, do you know that the description of Christ is in the Bible? Yeah. You know that. So all praise for that. Now, we're out here teaching our people their heritage. To come back to being an Israelite means you got to identify with the commandments that God gave his holy people. Do you know how we got in this situation to begin with? How we got oppressed and low? How we got put in shackles and enslaved? Do you know how that happened? By not keeping the commandments.
That's right.
God made a covenant with us. Give me the last verse of Deuteronomy 27. Because we agreed to keep the commandments. The Most High proposed to us, if you will, when he delivered us out of Egypt with a mighty hand through Moses' leadership. He parted the Red Sea. He showed himself to be great. And we agreed that we would be his people and he would be our God. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 27 verse 26.
Come on.
Cursed be he that confirmeth not all the words of this law to do them.
To do them. So we said this. We said, cursed be us if we don't keep what you said when you gave us these commandments. And you know what? Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. What happened to us was prophesied long before it came to pass. That if we wouldn't, let's let the word speak.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a very bad thing. Read. Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It will come upon us and overtake. Let's get some of these curses real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. We're going to get right to the point. We're going to talk about slavery. The Bible foretold that we would go on slave ships. Did that not happen? Did that not happen? Read Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships.
So he would bring us into Egypt again. That means slavery. We just came out of Egypt. So this was written after we came out of slavery. So he said we would go back into Egypt. Egypt means bondage. Okay? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
There we would be sold unto our enemies on slave auction blocks. Our names would be sold because we'd be sold to Master Charles for this and that. So you see the auction blocks down here, right? This is an auction block. Read.
For bondmen,
for slave men,
and bond women,
and for slave women. Okay, so this is the slave ships. Keep on reading. Hold that.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall, when it says buy you, it's talking about redeem you, get you out of the condition of being enslaved. And to this day, my brother, we are still in slavery. Might not be chattel slavery, but we are under, we don't own nothing, and we got to go to our oppressor for everything.
That's right.
Everything. So go back to that place on slave ships, because I want you to hear that we would be on slave ships and how that was a fulfillment of prophecy. No other people on the planet fit this description. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships. Slave ships. Okay? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You weren't going to be able to go back to your country again from that time, because it's now inhabited by Gentiles. It's inhabited by heathen. Okay? Even to this day, there are people calling themselves Jews or Jewish, but they're not. Give me Revelations 2 and 9, because we want to prove to you, thank you. We want to prove to you that we are indeed the people. The Bible prophesied, Christ himself prophesied that there will be another people trying to perpetrate our true identity. And they wear these black hats and all that. That's not biblical. That's some Khazar custom, but that's not biblical. Okay, all their customs that they do, that's not in the Bible. And half of them don't even believe. It's a nation, they're pedophiles and homosexuals.
That's right.
And they're living in a holy land.
That's right.
That's why they got to go too. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Read.
I know thy works and tribulations.
So Christ is saying, I know your works and your tribulation. I know what you're going through, black man, in this country that we're in. Read.
And poverty.
And the poverty that we're in, the oppression we're in. Come on.
But thou art rich.
But God said we are truly rich. Rich because we've been given a heritage. That we are indeed God's chosen people. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
The blasphemy means lies of them who say they are Jews. Read that part again. The blasphemy.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
They are not the Israelites today that the Bible speaks of. That's not their heritage. That's not them. We know who they are. Give me Revelations 3 and 9 real quick. God continues to tell us that those fakers, they're going to be exposed for who they are. Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 3, verse 9.
Come on.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan.
They gather today in synagogues. That's what they call their little gathering places. But they're synagogues of what?
Of Satan.
Come on.
Which say they are Jews.
They say they are Jews, but...
And are not.
And what?
And are not.
And are not. We are the Israelites.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.